From a Western film icon to a woman who sings about lost love, here are 12 celebs whose heights might surprise you. This video is brought to you by the Fact Queen channel. Check out more Fact Queen content at the end of this video. Number 12. Clint Eastwood. Eastwood, iconic actor and classic ladies' man, was born on May 31st of 1930 in San Francisco, California. Even more interesting than his height, Clint was dubbed Samson at birth, weighing in at a hefty 11 pounds 6 ounces. And he's a descendant of William Bradford, a passenger of the famous Mayflower and decades-long governor of the Plymouth colony. Eastwood's career breakthrough was landing the role of Rowdy Yates on the television series Rawhide, 4 years after meeting the director. Eastwood has acted in an impressive 70-plus films, including Dirty Harry, True Crime, Gran Torino, and Bridges of Madison County. Eastwood holds 2 Oscars for his work in Unforgiven and $1 Million Baby. The movie icon's 6'4" frame only adds to his tall presence on and off screen. Number 11. Post Malone. Born in Syracuse, New York in July 1995, this 24-year-old rapper and singer's given name is Austin Richard Post. So how did Austin get his stage name? Despite rumors that it referenced Karl Malone, he states he simply typed his last name into a rap name generator and Post Malone was born. His father, Rich Post, was a disc jockey, but later became the Dallas Cowboys concessions manager. Malone's career took off after his single hit 1 million views after only a month. He signed with Republic Records and began working with artists like 50 Cent. He collaborated with Kanye West on the song Fade, while befriending various industry notables including Justin Bieber. The Biebs invited Post to open for him on the Purpose World Tour. Malone released Stoney, his debut album, in 2016, with several hit songs and the prominence he gained from his second album, Beer Bongs and Bentleys. Post keeps rocking the world of hip-hop, rap, and other genres. Number 10. Andy Richter. This 6'1" star was born in Grand Rapids, Michigan in 1966, one of 4 kids born to Laurence Richter and Glenda Swanson. His parents split up when he was 4. Years later, his father came out as gay. Playing Mike Brady in the New York play The Real Live Brady Bunch launched Richter's career. Later, Richter was hired for Late Night with Conan O'Brien as a writer and eventually became O'Brien's sidekick. Maybe it was a 7-year itch that led him to leave the show in May of 2000. In 2009, Richter again joined up with O'Brien on The Tonight Show. On a more personal note, Richter and his wife of 25 years, Sarah Thyre, recently divorced in 2019. Number 9. Joel McHale. Another tall glass of water is Joel McHale, who stands 6'4". He was born in 1971 in Rome, Italy, but Joel spent his childhood on Mercer Island in Washington. In 1995, Joel graduated from the University of Washington with a bachelor's degree in history, and then earned his master's in fine arts. McHale moved south to Los Angeles, earning small roles in Will and Grace and CSI Miami. He also acted in Lords of Dogtown, guest starred in Thank God You're Here, and hosted The Soup in 2004. He also did bits on The Adam Carolla Show and Mickey and Amelia. In 2014, he hosted the White House Correspondents Association dinner, and in 2017, McHale hosted the Webby Awards and People's Choice Awards. Joel and Sarah Williams got married in 1996 and have 2 sons. Number 8. Nicole Kidman. Although Kidman has an unmistakable Australian accent, she was actually born in Honolulu, Hawaii in June 1967. Her parents, Janelle Ann and Anthony Kidman, had Nicole when they were in the United States on student visas. The family moved to Washington, D.C. for a few years, and when she was 4 years old, they moved back to Australia, where her younger sister, Antonia, was born. Standing 5'11" and always gorgeous, she began acting at 16 years old. She didn't get her big break until 1989, starring alongside Sam Neill in Dead Calm. Nicole was married to Days of Thunder co-star Tom Cruise for 11 years. Kidman's fame shot up with films like The Others, Cold Mountain, and Moulin Rouge. She also earned an Oscar for the 2002 movie The Hours. More recently, Kidman gained recognition for her role as Celeste Wright in the HBO series Big Little Lies. At one point, Nicole considered changing course and becoming a nun. Luckily for her fans and Keith Urban, she didn't. Number 7. Calvin Harris. At 6'6", Calvin Harris is a looker with height on his side. He was born in Dumfries, Scotland in 1984. His career started in 2006 after signing with Sony BMG, 360 Group, and EMI. Calvin's first album, titled I Created Disco, debuted in 2007 and was certified gold by the BPI. It hit number 8 on the UK album charts and 19 on the US Top Electronic Albums chart. Harris reached worldwide stardom in 2012 with the release of his third record, 18 Months, which contained the hit song We Found Love, performed with Rihanna. The album also featured Tinny Tempa, Neo, and Ellie Goulding. Number 6. Taylor Swift. Speaking of Calvin Harris, he once dated Taylor Swift, the graceful 5'10" singer. This country-turned-pop megastar, she struck a deal with RCA Records at a very early age, but at just 14 years old, she left the label. In 2006, her self-titled album hit the airwaves and soared to number 5 on the US Billboard 200 album chart. It held at number 5 for an amazing 157 out of 275 total weeks. Her other successful records include Fearless, Red, and Reputation. Number 5. Morgan Freeman. The renowned actor Morgan Freeman, known for his powerful voice, has a height to match, standing tall at 6'2". Some of his most well-known films are Invictus, Driving Miss Daisy, and The Shawshank Redemption. Freeman won an Oscar for the 2005 film $1 Million Baby and has earned dozens of other awards and nominations. Beyond his day job, Freeman is involved with various important causes. One cause close to his heart is the preservation of the honeybee population, which inspired him to convert his 124-acre ranch into a bee sanctuary. Number 4. John Mayer. John Mayer's singing career is as impressive as his 6'3" height. He was born in Connecticut in 1977 to Margaret and Richard Mayer. John's musical dreams were inspired from watching Marty McFly play guitar in Back to the Future. He eventually signed with Columbia Records and released the EP Inside Once Out. Mayer's following records, Room for Squares and Heavier Things, went multi-platinum, and he won a Grammy for Your Body is a Wonderland in 2003. His 2006 album, Continuum, earned him 2 more Grammys. Mayer retreated from the public eye in 2010 following various incidents with the media, but he came back a couple years later releasing Born and Raised, Paradise Valley, and The Search for Everything. Number 3. Tyler Perry. Tyler was born Emmett Perry Jr. in New Orleans, Louisiana in September 1969. In the early 1990s, he moved to Atlanta. He spent his life savings at the time, $12,000, to produce the play I Know I've Been Changed at a community theater. Unfortunately, success didn't come until 1998, when he restaged the play at the House of Blues and later on Fox Theater. Perry managed to raise about $5.5 million to fund his first film, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. He went on to direct Medea's Family Reunion as well as the rest of the Medea movies. Perry also directed I Can Do Bad All by Myself and Single Moms Club and Nobody's Fool, and is the mastermind behind popular TV shows like House of Pain, If Lovin' You Is Wrong, and The Haves and the Have-Nots. Hiding under Medea's muumuu and white wig, there's a good chance you've never accurately guessed Perry's height. This renowned star stands an incredible 6'5" tall. Number 2. Montell Jordan. Also known as Montell Deshawn Barnett, this singer, producer, songwriter, and pastor is most well known for the successful single This Is How We Do It, which came out in 1995, where he referenced his towering 6'8" height. He was born in Los Angeles in December 1968 to Dolores and Elijah Jordan, who worked as deacons at their local church. Although Jordan is a one-hit wonder, he has worked on various music for other celebrities, including 98 Degrees, Deborah Cox, and Cisco. Jordan once planned to turn back to music, but after allegedly being told by none other than God himself to quit the industry, he canceled his plans and dedicated his life to Christianity. Number 1. Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian has always stood out from her sisters. Because of her beautiful 5'10" frame, she is one of the most notable people in the Kardashian-Jenner family. Khloe towers above 5'3" Kim, 5'1" Kourtney and 5'6" Kylie. Only her supermodel sister Kendall reaches her same height. Khloe's brother Rob is only taller than her by a few inches. Khloe Kardashian has more than her height working for her. She was born in June of 1984 in Los Angeles, California. Khloe became famous around the time that her sister Kim's infamous tape with her then-boyfriend Ray J was leaked online. But the majority of Khloe's recognition and fame is from starring in the reality television show Keeping Up with the Kardashians with her family. Something you might not know about Khloe is that she experienced a severe brain injury in 2001 after getting into a car accident. Khloe continues to suffer with long-term memory loss as a result of the terrible crash. Khloe's personal life keeps her in the public eye even more than the family's reality show. From her relationship with Lamar Odom to her recent breakup with Tristan Thompson, Khloe has made more headlines concerning her love life more than anything else. For now, her true focus is on her daughter, True Thompson, who was born in April of 2018. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and check out this other video over on the Fat Queen channel. Thanks for watching!